What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I want to have a discussion on what we can expect and what does it actually mean in upgraded version of The Witcher 3. Now, if you've missed my previous video on 5 improvements or additions I would like to see in the upcoming upgrade, check out the link down in the description. Also, if you are new here and would like to help support the channel, consider subbing, you guys. You are what seriously helps this channel grow. And if you like the video, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Now, I've thought deep on what does it actually mean in upgraded version of The Witcher 3. What is it that we can expect? Is it just prettier graphics, which the game looks beautiful now, but obviously can always be improved? But what might they actually have in store for us? Then it hit me. CDPR gave us the key to what that is already. Now, if you haven't followed one of the most anticipated games, Cyberpunk 2077, as psychotically as I have, or watch my past video, which I will also link down in the description for you guys to check out, on the new and improved Red Engine from CDPR for Cyberpunk, well, then hopefully you'll be as excited as I am once you hear this. CDPR recently managed to talk extensively about their new tech in Cyberpunk 2077, meaning their new and improved Red Engine in the latest PC Gamer magazine. Art director of lighting and FX, Jakub Kanapik, explains how ray trace global illumination will differ from regular global illumination in game. Kanapik then goes on to explain, we implemented ray tracing into our engine to work as a hybrid solution, meaning that we can replace certain systems with its ray trace version. For example, our core global illumination system uses light that comes from the sky, sun, and all location light sources to dynamically produce bounce light. In ray tracing mode, we use our main GI to produce only the bounce light, while the main light that comes from the sky is ray traced, giving it a much better shaping and details in shadows, which hopefully you can tell from seeing some Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay on screen right now. We can see all kinds of different lighting effects, environmental effects, everything, and that's why I wanted to pull it up on screen so you can see what they're doing with the Red Engine in Cyberpunk 2077. Now, CDPR goes even further, explaining what their new Red Engine can accomplish, meaning environmental upgrades such as volumetric clouds and fog bring an engrossing new element to the environment and opportunities for the new lighting system and multitude of ray trace effects to shine. A brand new shared material library allows the developers more time to sculpt detail into textures, the results of which will be presented all around you in game. CD Projekt Red has even gone as far as implementing simulation-based dynamics for liquids and clothing so they flow and interact with one another just like in real life, meaning that they have a new dynamic clothing system that allows you to layer up in every which way you think best without tearing textures. They also go into further detail explaining a new machine learning based software for automated facial animations. Now, Sebastian Kalemba, head of animation and associate game director on Cyberpunk 2077, went ahead and described why the studio made the choice to work with Jolly. He said, doing facial motion capture for every NPC in the game is impossible, but using Jolly, we were able to successfully overcome many difficulties, for example, logistical ones, that this undertaking would otherwise pose the regular facial motion capture. Now, what is Jolly? Well, Jolly seeks to change the face of facial animation by providing animated content creators, game makers, and developers of virtual avatars the means to generate the highest quality speech and facial animations at scale in the multiple languages with a solution that can be integrated into end-user pipelines regardless of rig construct, production suite, or game engine. Now, if we take a look at this clip of Cyberpunk 2077 NPC characters using Jolly, we can see how crisp and how good the animation looks, how their face and mouth form around the words while they're speaking. It just looks very realistic. It looks very well done, and hopefully they implement this into The Witcher 3, meaning that everything we see in this new Red engine hopefully is going to be in the next upgrade, meaning, the textures, the ray tracing we know we are going to get, but to what extent are we getting that ray tracing, right? So everything we see in Cyberpunk 2077 with these upgrades should be following suit in the new upgrade for The Witcher 3. They also have a new async compute pipeline to better make use of brand new graphics hardware built for the DX12, which is the new API of choice for Cyberpunk 2077. But there's a system for procedural asset generation, allowing for attention to detail on an unprecedented scale, meaning that the engine is very highly customizable, meaning that there is no reason why they can't work this into The Witcher 3. They can have updated textures between the clothing, the water, the different environmental effects, also the animations between the NPC characters and even Geralt. This is what has me super excited, and I want to share this with you guys because after I seen what they're doing with Cyberpunk 2077 with their new and improved Red engine, they just keep innovating, they just keep pushing forward, and they know how big The Witcher 3 is, and they know that this game is still going strong, and it still looks beautiful to this day, even on last gen consoles. So with the new gen consoles, and they know that there's not going to be a new Witcher game anytime soon, I can definitely see them upgrading Witcher 3 to Cyberpunk 2077 standards when it comes to the new Red engine. So I did want to share this with you guys. I hope it was informative, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Are you hoping that this is? I mean, I hope you would, as I would, you know what I'm saying? So I really hope that they do add everything that we're seeing with Cyberpunk 2077 into The Witcher 3, like DX12, everything, if you can handle it. I mean, obviously, that's the whole point of the upgrade, right? We're getting new consoles, there's new graphics cards coming out, so if you want to enjoy it, you're gonna have to upgrade, right? And it's a free upgrade. If you already own the game, it's gonna be free. Now, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments down below. You can always follow me on Twitter at HamboneGaming or my Discord. I will also link down in the description. I will be Twitch streaming Cyberpunk 2077 on release day, November 19th. But that is all I have for you guys. Remember, stay hungry, stay humble, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later.